Hello, welcome to Rook Gypsy Plays Pokemon Ruby. This is part 30. So, in the last part, we were at Groudon, but I was not able to catch him. He's a lot harder than well, I guess that's just the way it is, right? It's a lot more difficult to catch than I remember. It's probably because it's just the way the new games are. Alright, so I guess what I'll do is I'll actually just Gyarados out with Altaria first, and hope that I can Dragon Breath him till and get him to whatchamacallit, paralyze. He is ground, so it shouldn't be that effective on him. Definitely won't be super effective, but oh, I remember like when I first played this game, I was like, what exactly is Groudon? Like I couldn't figure out what type he was. I was like, is he a fire type? And then like I didn't like ask anybody what type he was. I didn't. And this is like This is like way before we would go on Google and look up stuff. So I was just like, oh, no, he's probably a fire type. I mean, look at him, he's red. And that was just like my basis for it. I was just like, he's red, so he's a fire type. I never thought to actually like think, his name is like Ground. So. Well, the Kyogre never really. Kyogre was pretty obvious. It was water. And I was like, okay. And this is also because I just never looked at the typing portion either. Like I had Groudon in the inventory, but I just never checked the type. It's like, all right, well, that's just carelessness on my end, and that's true. So it's just the way my little immature brain thought of things. It was just like, alright, well, he's probably this. So I'm going to assume he's this, and not bother looking up the information that is on, the game that actually, I didn't bother looking at the information on it either. Like, I might not have actually caught Groudon in the past, now that I think about it. I think what happened was, like, see, I don't remember if I ever caught Groudon. I definitely caught Kyogre. Because I have memories of like catching Kyogre and going to Elite Four and not being able to do the Elite Four member with Kyogre. And I kept thinking, wow, I am using a lot of, because like I got Kyogre, I got it to level, I think it was 60 is the level where it has it learns Sheer Cold, and I was like, Sheer Cold, man, when a KO, use it on this guy. And I was like, I have 5 Sheer Cold, I'll just keep using Sheer Cold. Because I think I didn't have enough PP in the other moves either. So I was like, I was near the end of the Elite Four. I wasn't Steve. It was like the one before Steven. But I was just a terrible trainer, and like, as a kid. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I was very unskilled in the whole Pokemon franchise. I was like, alright, I have Kyogre, I should be winning. But I kept losing, so. Never beat Steven, never beat Elite Four in these games. I'm not even sure I caught Groudon, like I mentioned before. What happened was, like, on one of my birthdays, I actually got both of the games. I got Sapphire and Ruby for, like, as a birthday present from, like, I think my uncle, maybe? I don't know. So I immediately played one, and I started playing the other as well. So I played both, like, side by side. But, like, because that was, like, wasn't very good at it. But, oh, that was close. It's fine. Oh, wow. Oh, I only have so many revives. I bought a lot more this time. I don't have any hyper potions. actually. Let's use up the super potions. I have less money in this one. Like, I'm just realizing, like, now, I'm like, I have so little money compared to, like, the other games where it was like, oh, you know, like, I started, like, I remember, like, I mentioned that I played Black again. Sorry, not again. I played Black recently. I initially, when it first came out, I played White. But I used an R4, so it was like cheating. So now this time I was like, I played Black. And, so, you know, I just beat N. And now I'm like, what's there to do now? This sucks. He's like, the Pokemon here are now really high level and don't give a lot of experience points. So I'm just like, I don't know what to do now after, like, post-game. I should probably look it up, but I just don't want to. Alright, well, this... Yeah. I wonder if Dragon Breath will take down its HP. That's it. She's Astonish instead. It'll flinch it then. Didn't flinch, but the HP went down, so I'll just nibble at it constantly and hopefully it'll flinch. Or it'll just lash me and I'll be dead, so yeah. Okay. You I took out for one reason and one reason alone, and that is to revive this guy. Girl, I guess. Oh well. I do want to see if there's any way, like, to get all three starters in the very beginning, because then if that's the case, then like, why bother with anything else? It's like, you know, that's sort of like the best thing ever. We have like perfectly good fire, perfectly good water Pokemon. We really don't need too much else, so. Like, if I had Blaziken, Swampert, and Sceptile, Swampert would be... Swampert's, water grounds. Blaziken's fire fighting. So Blaziken would pretty much know... What's it called? Oh. Well, Blaziken would know, like fire moves and fighting moves. And he's probably the one I'd use to beat Steven up. Sceptile would have pretty much the same moves as he does now. Which are just like grass moves, really. Like grass moves and dark moves. He really doesn't have that many good moves. I might just give him, I might just like, you know, if I was using him, I might just like give him strength or something. They didn't have alternative Pokemon. And then, let's see. Yeah, no, Swampert would definitely have like Surf and Muddy Water or Waterfall. I don't mind giving him Waterfall. And then probably Earthquake. In that case, I might actually choose to have a Flygon, have a Dragon Pokemon early on, you know. It'd be nice if Swampert could run like some like Ice Punch or something, but oh well. Gardevoir fainted. Use next Pokemon, yes. Gyarados, go out there. Reduce his, I don't know, attack, I guess. Let's see. May as well use a Super Potion. Gyarados is the one that, like, it's good to give him a Super Potion. Defense grows. Sunlight is strong. You have a sliver of health, so what else is there? I would definitely have a Gardevoir, because that's already been useful as a yeah, Gardevoir is just very nice and useful to have. That's 5 Pokemon. I don't know what I'd have for the 6th. The 6th is always like hard to think of. Probably not Altaria. I don't know. I haven't been loving Altaria really. If anything, I'll just give Flygon Fly. That's in the name, so yeah, may as well use it. Who else is there? I mean, Metagross would be nice to have. Or Salamence. But not likely. Actually, she'll revive. Yep, revive. Why are you getting critical hits? It's like you don't. I mean, I guess it's because it's just Slash, but I'm in the phase where I'm like, you don't need critical hits. Groudon, you don't need the critical. They're just giving it to you. You don't need that critical hit. You're already one-shotting my Pokemon. Why would you need a crit? Paralysis is not really affecting him too much. The speed wasn't great to begin with, and he's not really losing any moves now. Oh well. Sunlight is strong. Another revive. Need health. That should not kill, right? Not very effective. Sunlight is strong. Let's use Ultra Balls now. They're better, but still on the questionable side. Oh, that did not kill. Alright. Good for you. You're still alive, Gyarados. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Just throwing Ultra Balls now. I did go and buy some, so I may as well use that money that I spent. You know, I spent the money, may as well use them. Not like there's another Pokemon I can go and use it to catch. But I'm going to do it with a Salamence, right? So like this strong. Oh well. This is taking a while. I guess Pokemon in the older, like the legendaries in the older games were always harder to catch. I remember people had a hard time with Mewtwo. I think in X and Y, when I tried to catch Mewtwo, I was like, oh, that's easy. Or at least it wasn't a challenge. But after that, I got, like, really bored. And I'm not really into the post-game Pokemon games. Really just a pre-game guy, so... Groudon was caught. Groudon has long been described in mythology as a Pokemon that grazed lands and expanded continents. This Pokemon took a sleep after a cataclysmic battle with Kyogre. Groudon? No. Red Ground, maybe? I don't know. Is anybody gonna come and talk to me? No? Alright, fine. Hey, the Flash is still there. Should I use an escape rope? Why bother? Yeah, why bother? The Pokemon here are not a threat. They're just a nuisance. I got Groudon, that's good. Just being limited to have to save when I'm not in this. I'm gonna save later, so. And everyone's gone. All life starts at the Mount Cave of Origin and it ends on Mount Pyre. Where did Pokemon come from? Where do we bound? Right? Well, that's that. We're back to Pseudopolis. Healed up. Guess I'll go fight the gym leader. This is a good time to switch out my Pokemon. Move Pokemon. I have a Kyogre. Rawr, rawr. Is that there? I already know what moves he has, so. Then again, maybe if I had like. Because I'm thinking of like what do I want from my 6 Pokemon. If I wanted to, I would get like an Absol, but. Let's see, man. Over you. The sky above Pseudopolis has returned to normal. For that, Wallace sends his thanks too. And that same Wallace is waiting for you inside. He's strong, but the way you are now, you should be on equal footing with him. Give it your best shot. Oh, this gym. Up here. No. I'm gonna end up running in circles. I'm gonna go to the right. Well, this is time to think about it, so. So far, so good. Go down. These won't open. Go cross up. Maybe this way. Nope. I don't know how to get the top one. Doesn't matter at this point. I'm just gonna go fight these people. I came here just. I went to the very top because the very top one is easy, but now I'm just gonna go fight all these people. I need the experience either way. I trained the Pokemon together with Wallace. Don't think I am a pushover. You're a pushover. That's like typical one-on-one pushover talk. Lombre. Hey. If I didn't have a grass or a water Pokemon, I would use Lombre. Just because he turned into like Ludicolo. Ludicolo's pretty cool. I do have those like newfound like love for Ludicolo. I didn't have earlier. Okay, see, push over. I was bowled right over. Yeah, push over, see? I like Ludicolo. I like Shiftry. I do like Shiftry. When I'm with my Pokemon, the time flies by before you can say oops. I really do like Shiftry. The problem with Shiftry is that he doesn't really learn any good moves in Gen 3. It's not until like later on that he gets a little better, but I'm like, he just looks cool. He's a nice, cool, grass, dark Pokemon, so. He's just a cool guy. But I need XP. Bringing in a little infant like that is not really a smart thing to do. I really question if you're a Pokemon fan or a Pokemon fit. Really more of a flunk at this point, but oh well. If you were really smart, you would have just gotten all the Zoomerals. I really don't know what level they evolve, but I assume it's the small ones evolve because of friendship. That's, you know, if that's not the stupidest thing in the world. Oh well. Oops. Why is it you don't have Wailmers? You have all these Wailmers behind you. Why don't you have any in your actual party? Excuse me? You came all the way here, but you won't get to see Wallace. Not if you lose to me, you won't. But if I passed you, like, earlier, then, you know, I would never have seen you to begin with, and I would have just seen Wallace directly. If I knew the puzzle lines, if I didn't care about getting levels. Super effective. Let's do a lot of leveling in Victory Road. I really don't, like, if I was to play this the same way as I played the single starter only, I don't know if I could be able to, like, get through all of this. You're strong. I was fooled by your cube looks. If I only use one Pokemon in my starter, I don't know if I can beat all of these. The whole Elite Four now. A graceful slide across the ice while crossing no lines. A trainer putting that performance would be elegantly beautiful. I don't know, maybe I could. Just like, my Pokemon would be a lot higher leveled than everyone else's. So in theory, if I chose like Blaziken or Swampert, I could just use like Surge, ideally, or Waterfall. Because of those moves would have Stab. Well, no use crying over spilled milk. Rover fainted, 20,000 XP. Sharpedo. Or it's a sharp, and torpedo all in one. It's the only torpedo that has 9 sharp fangs. Gained experience points. Might be able to get level 50 from this one. Well, excuse me. Yep, excuse you. Didn't realize you passed gas, but alright. Pokemon Gym of the highest level in the Hoenn region. That's the Pseudopolis Gym. Well, yeah, you only are 8 of you. It would be nice if it was like the anime. And like the very first season where they like had all these like where Kanto was like a lot bigger than it's supposed to be. Cause like they actually have like this one video where like what high level you are? Did Gary get all the badges? Because he actually has different badges and actions. Instead of Wallace conducting a battle, the very beauty of it compelled me to become a trainer. So it's like, not sure how the how that's supposed to be. But it would be nice if you like had a Pokemon game where you had an area and you build a region and you had like more badges than you needed. If there are more gym leaders than like just 8, and you only needed the 8, so you battle with more beauty than Ice Buster. It would be more fun to have more gym leaders, but you know, I should teach you how harsh battles can be. I fought Groudon. I don't need your help. But it would be nice just to have, like, you know, a Pokemon map with a lot larger region to, like, go, you know, exploring on, more, like, biomes, and just, like, more gym leaders with, like, it's more fun with more gym leaders. That or you can just have, like, you know, actually strong gym leaders, so, like, you know, instead of having 2 Pokemon for being the 7th gym leader, you can have, like, 5 or 6, like, you know, normal human being. I understand, like, the first, oh, you're strong. If you're, like, Brock, first gym leader, you have 2, that's fine. Misty, 3 is fine. I'll show you the sublime techniques I learned from our leader, Walrus. And then, by the time you're at the 6th gym leader, I should expect, like, all of them to have 6 Pokemon. That would be interesting. I realize it's a lot of water Pokemon, and they just don't have all of them. So you get a person with, like, Meryl, Azumarill, and, like, pre-evolved form. If you didn't bother having anyone with Lucatus and, like, the other people with, like, you know, Wailmer, sure. But you didn't think of giving anyone, like, a Clamperl? Seriously? Square Enix. What the heck? Alright. Oh, whatever. Not my place to complain, so. Given, this was a fun game at the time. The remake is a lot better. But there is still the constant, like, debate of why aren't there, why is this game, like, people still think, I think people still, consider this to be the worst Pokemon game of all time. Or at least the worst sequel to a Pokemon game of all time. Let's see. Oh, probably it. No, I need that to get across, though. Just gonna go this for now. I'm like, this is guaranteed. I know I have to do that for that route. This other side is the problem. Go forward. I can't go in the other direction. If I go up, I can't go down. Let's go down. Up, down, up. Oh, maybe. Oh. Never mind, that was pretty simple. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this episode a little shorter than normal. Just cause, like, I caught Groudon, I got to the gym. I don't want to start fighting Wallace and then realize, oh, you know, I can't beat him, and then I have to, like, you know, cut the episode a little short or something, because I still have something I need to do later, so. I'm a little pressed for time right now, so I'm just gonna save, end the episode here. Around here, you know, I'm gonna go save, and then in the next episode, I will go and beat up Wallace. And get my 8th gym badge. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel if you like this video. I will be uploading some more stuff later in the future. Started working on my animation video, almost. I'm gonna start working on an intro video for my website. Well, not for my website, but like an intro video for my channel, and then from there, I'm going to see how to do the other videos that I'm planning on doing. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.